Now, inside Ukraine itself, Victory Day was marred by deadly clashes in the city of Mariupol. Ukrainian troops are accused of opening fire on anti-Kiev protesters. An Interior Ministry police station that had been occupied by separatist police officers caught fire in the fighting. CCTV's Rosa Kazan has details from Ukraine.
The interim minister of the Ukrainian government says that there was an attempt by anti-Kiev protesters to take over the interior ministry building in that city, and that's when the gunfire started. What we're hearing on the ground paints a fairly different picture. There was a peaceful demonstration, a Victory Day demonstration rally that was taking place in Mariupol. People then heard gunfire near that interior ministry building. They went over there, and what they were being told, what they're telling me, is that there was a group of policemen who had barricaded themselves inside because they refused to give up arms and they refused to switch sides. They previously had expressed their support for the anti-government protesters in that city. They were asked to disarm by the Interior Ministry, and this is what we're hearing from eyewitnesses, from local residents, that they refused apparently to disarm, and that's when the gunfire started. What happened next, as local residents angry at the shootout, as they tried to approach the building, the Ukrainian forces, the National Guard and other forces that were there on the Ukrainian government side fired. We're hearing that from some of our sources that they fired at protesters, other sources telling us that they fired into the ground and into the air to disperse the protesters. However, we are getting reports that there are injured and dead people. No final number yet, but one of the local residents told us that one of the morgues there was filled up with dead bodies. We don't have any way to confirm that information yet, but it does seem that people did die there today in Mariupol. And what happened next also, that the Ukrainian army forces used heavy artillery. They fired at the building, at the Interior Ministry building, and that building caught fire. Now the situation there remains very tense. We're continuing to monitor it over there from Donetsk. I'm talking to people on the ground and to eyewitnesses and trying to piece together exactly what happened. But it does seem that the day there was very violent. They're injured and at least some dead.